Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to another Let's Play on Pokemon Moon. We are starting off this episode on a brand new island. This island is called like Ula Ula Island, I think, if I'm pronouncing that right. Ula Ula Island. That's what it looks like anyway, so that is what I'm going to be calling it. So this is exciting. A brand new place for us to discover. I just landed on the boat in the last episode, and I have not stepped foot beyond the area where we first entered. So how are my Pokemon doing? Are we all healed up? Are we all feeling healthy? All healthy and happy? They're all a bit underleveled right now. I think that before we go into any trials, we should explore the island a bit, try and battle some trainers and try and level up. And hello, Lily. Just standing right in the middle of the road. You know that there's like pavement, there's sidewalk right here, Lily, and you're literally standing. Is she protesting against something? I think that's the only solution. She's protesting against these giant trucks in the background. Right, look, here we go. Here's a good example. This person knows what they're doing, Lily. They're walking up. Let's speak to her and let's find out what's going on. Stampy, it's been a while since I last saw you around, but weren't you supposed to meet the professor at Malie Garden? Oh, fine. Is she just going to not let me walk past? Nope, she's going to not let me walk past until I meet the professor. Right then. Okay, I guess that she's my organizer and she's telling me where I go. I need to keep my engagements. Right, so this is Malie Garden. Apparently this is where I'm going to meet the professor. It does look quite nice, and it looks like there might be some trainers to battle in the background as well. I heard that they serve tea somewhere here in Malie Garden. I start my search from the bridge here. Why don't you start around the edge of the garden? Wow, this is the kind of mission I can get behind. The search for tea. All right, then, I'm supposed to be tracking down the professor. Oh, is he just blocking me going over there? Okay, they really just block you off. They make you go where they want you to go. He's just standing there, just blocking the area off. And, we're probably causing massive congestion in this town because all of my friends have just shown up and just either blocked bridges or or standing in the middle of the road. And does this person want to battle? Right, this is exactly what I was after. I wanted to go in and start doing a little bit of leveling up. I'm probably getting quite close to leveling up my Bowie as well, which is going to be its final evolution, which is going to make it really powerful. Hopefully it's not going to be ugly though, because a lot of the time Pokemon start really cute, just like this Clefairy, and then as they evolve, they gradually get uglier. They get stronger, but uglier at the same time. So hopefully that's not going to happen. And yeah, looks like I am a little bit underleveled. I'm only slightly higher level than what they send out. To be happy, I generally like to be, I would say, at least 5 levels above the Pokemon that I'm running into, in Pokemon battles and the wild. When I'm getting into battles and the Pokemon they're sending out are pretty much the same level as mine, then I feel like I'm not ready. Because I know that when I get to the trials, there's going to be really powerful Pokemon. And I feel like if I'm only as powerful as kind of the random Pokemon I'm running into in the tall grass, then I'm underleveled. So yeah, let's battle some things. Maybe capture things. Oh, there's a Poliwag down here as well. There was actually someone in the Pokemon Center that wanted to trade a Poliwag. Poliwag is pretty cute, but I do have my Squirmy, my Gyarados for my water Pokemon, and yeah, it doesn't make sense to have more than one. But there we go. It looks like I am not too underleveled if I am taking things out that quickly. I just level up so much slower because I got the experience share, and I'm just sharing out all of the experience. It just makes it so much slower than it would have been otherwise. But it does look like we're making our way to something. You can kind of see on the mini map down there to the right. There is something there. I wonder if that's the lab that I'm going to meet the professor at. A very strange garden. And there's all fishing areas around here. Of course I can go in my Lapras as well. And have I just gone the entire way round? I'm just on the other side of him now. I think he's literally blocking the path just so I had to go the entire way around. And here we go. Here's the professor. And I believe this is where they sell tea. It certainly looks like this is where they sell ice cream at least. Oh, Professor Kukui!
Hey there! What's going on with you two? Your eyes are shining extra bright today. Did something big happen?
Only something amazing. Professor, you gotta hear this. The Ultra Wormhole opened up right in front of us, and there really are Ultra Beasts in there. You got to tell Professor Burnett too.
Whoa! You got to see the Ultra Wormhole and an Ultra Beast? That is amazing! Oh yeah! Sounds like an even better reason to train hard, yeah? On your island challenge. Maybe someday we'll be able to go through the Ultra Wormhole. Alright, your next trial is up on Mountain Kokulani. You just need to catch the bus up there. Just head to the bus stop on Route 10, yeah?
You guys can go ahead without me, Professor. I've got a hot date with a malasada shop. Visiting every last one of them is my own personal island challenge, yeah?
Roger that. Good, buddy. I'll be waiting at the bus stop, Stampy, so whenever you're ready to go.
Hey, Stampy, did you know?
No what?
There's an observatory up on Mount Kokulani. And do you know start that again. And do you know what it is they do at an observatory, right? Hope you do, because I sure as heck don't. Now I'm out. Bye. Well, that was a pretty pointless conversation. Or at least I guess I know where the next trial is. So that is what I've learned. And it looks like I found out where the tea is, and I found a rage candy bar. Apparently, no, there's no one here. There's no one there. Look, there's this happy ice cream mascot back there, but no one to even serve me ice cream. Disappointed game. I had my heart set on some ice cream. And oh, there's a rare Pokemon. When you see the bubbles coming out, it means there's a rare Pokemon. The bubbles did go away though, and I think I missed it. I was a bit too slow. Yeah, whenever you see the bubbles coming out, it means it's going to be a rare Pokemon. But seeing as we're in the park, let's go and let's explore everything. It's a brand new island, kind of the last island. I think I probably didn't see everything, but I think I pretty much went to every new area at least. And I want to do the same on this island. I want to leave no rock or tall grass unturned. And it looks like they're sending out Eradicate. They have 2 Pokemon, and let's see how high of a level they are going to be compared to me. 26, kind of the same as the Clefairy down there. I love having Miss Stampycat to send out first though, just because it gets that free hitting, and then like even though it doesn't do much damage, I can go immediately into to use like a bite or something, and then sometimes that makes them flinch again. So sometimes I can just use like 3 attacks in a row. There we go, just like this. I can use 3 attacks in a row without them even being able to attack back, and then like they're gone, they're down, and then I can do the exact same thing when they go and send out the other Pokemon. But let's see what they're gonna send out first. It looks like it's mainly normal Pokemon everyone has in this park here, but let's see what they send out. Oh look, Pikachu grew up to level 30. Bowie's level 32. I don't know what level Bowie's going to be. And they're sending out a Raichu. What's good against Raichu? I think Dugtrio. Oh no, Dugtrio with their new haircut as well. I've not seen this properly. I've not seen it close up from the back in the battle. Wow, look at those long, luscious locks. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. It's hard to look at anything else, isn't it? Right, yeah, looks like the ground moves are going to be super effective. So, right then, my beautiful Dugtrio. As long as it's not going to mess up your hair too much, do you want to start throwing some mud around to try and attack Raichu? When I said it's super effective, it didn't seem to do a huge amount of damage. It is a level 27. It's actually a higher level than me. That Raichu is a higher level than me. See what I mean? See why I need to start leveling up? I've had too many close encounters with these trials, and I've learned that I need to prepare a little bit more. Also, remind me, add it to my shopping list. Next time you go shopping, I need to buy a whole load more super potions because I absolutely ran out of them in my last few trials. So I want to have a lot more of them. And let's care for our Dugtrio. I want to comb the Dugtrio's hair just to keep it looking absolutely perfect. And was she there taking a selfie of her losing? You think she'd want to take it when she wins? And oh no, they got mud in their hair. Let's get that mud off. What do I need to get mud off again? Is it a brush? Is this doing anything to the mud? No. What do we know? A comb? Can I comb the mud off? No, not the comb. It's not going to be the towel. Is this like a towel? There we go. Let's go and get this mud. I'm sorry. You made a mess in your hair. I won't make you battle again today. It's okay. You can just, I don't know, keep adding product to your hair or whatever, whatever you need to do. And tell you what, you can have something to eat as well. I don't think I've fed them actually. Do they have mouths? They don't have mouths. I feel like I'm just putting these poker beans up their nose or something. Look, they don't have. I'm just like squeezing it up their nose. Is it weird that I'm trying to like share out the food evenly between them? Looks like the one at the back wasn't very hungry though. There we go. My Dugtrio is feeling very, very happy. It's funny because I was gonna switch it out for a new Pokemon, but then they got the hairstyle, and now I want to keep them. I've just got a new level of fondness for them. But I have found my way to the very back of this area here. And it looks like there's not much here, but there is a patch of grass, and sometimes kind of the more hidden patches of grass at the back have some of the rarer animals. Or I could just run into a Meowth as well. Not animals. Why did I call Pokemon animals? They're not animals. They basically are animals. Most of them are animals, pretty much. Like, I know they're like special types of animals, but like I say, I don't know, probably over 50% of Pokemon are based on animals or like I don't know, things from Legends or just like everyday items, like, I don't know, like tree stumps or rubbish or balloons and stuff as well. It's just funny how you can see like the first few generations of Pokemon, they're like, you know, they cover the obvious things. They got the turtle Pokemon Squirtle, and then, you know, they have, of course, Meowth, the cat, and they have the mouse Pikachu. You know, they cover all of the obvious ones. And then when you get to, like, generation, like, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, then they start to get a little bit crazier. You know, all of the obvious ones have been ticked off, and then they're just basing them on, I don't know, their shoes, or I don't know, they just look out of their window and see a car, and they're like, Caramon, it's the car Pokemon, which has wheels. I don't know. And I'm not like blaming them. Like, you know, they have to come up with hundreds and hundreds of little imaginary creatures. Of course they need to start getting a little bit crazier like that. It just makes me laugh seeing some of the newer ones, and I'm like, really? There's like that little tiny bug one that they added, which is like a bus bug. It's the mixture between a bug and a bus, and it's like, okay, if I want to battle with a bus bug Pokemon, then I have the perfect game for me to do this. But it looks like we've found something at the back here. Oh, I think there's a big building. I don't think we can actually go into it, but there is an item in front of it. But first, we need to battle another Pokemon. Looks like we've got another Poliwag. I was hoping for some new and interesting rare Pokemon, but it seems like I'm mainly running into Meowths and Poliwags. It's good, though. We're still leveling up. I'm not going to run away from any of these battles. I'm going to keep doing as much battling as I can, just to level things up, because it looks like we're heading to the mountain, but they said we can just get the bus there. When they said, like, your next trial is at the top of the mountain, I was like, okay, we're going to be climbing up the mountain, probably lots of Pokemon we're going to have to battle on the way up there, lots of trials to face. And then he said, like, oh, you can get the bus. Just get the bus. You can go straight up to the top of the mountain with it. It's going to be really easy. So yeah, and apparently getting up the mountain isn't going to be the trial. It's going to be whatever we're going to be facing at the top of the mountain. And I never like oh, what's this? Oh, we got a Ledian. I think I've seen one of these before. I think this is like a ladybug one. But yeah, like I never like looking up to see what like element I'm going to be battling in the trial. Like, I don't know, I always like leaving it as a surprise. It would be easier to look up going, okay, I'm going up against a fire one, you know, let's make sure I got some good water moves and stuff. I kind of just like leaving it as a bit of a surprise for when I get up there. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here. So I don't know who I'm going to be facing or what they're even going to have. And it's just weird the way trials are now, because, you know, back when we were doing gyms, you'd be like, right, you're against the rock trainer, you know, you're battling them. But this one, you know, trying to look at dancing Pokemon, or I'm fishing, or, you know, there's all sorts of like different crazy things that I've been doing in the trial so far. Like, I just never have any idea, you know, what to expect when I'm going into these new trials. But there we go. I've leveled up quite a lot just in this episode, just from battling these random trainers or just kind of doing these random battles around here. I've leveled up by quite a lot, and it seems like I've explored most the park, but there is like an area over here. Like, it feels like there should be a bridge here. Okay, oh, can I not? Oh, I can't use Lapras. Can you see that? Like, the path kind of ends, and it looks like it carries on the other side. But I can't use Lapras to... It won't let me swim in the water. Maybe, like, down here. Is it going to let me swim? Oh, what is this thing? What is this? It's like a giant peanut? It's like a giant golden peanut just on the floor down there. It's probably not a giant golden peanut, but I have no idea what else it would be. So there's a little area over here, and oh, this is how I get over here. I didn't think I could get up there. Come on, Slowpoke, just take it easy, okay? Well, I guess you were always taking it easy, huh? You're such a Slowpoke. Slowpoke? Are you calling your Slowpoke nicknames? Do you think that Slowpoke hasn't heard that joke before? Its name is Slowpoke. I bet every time someone's like, hey, hurry up, Slowpoke, it just sighs. Like, do you know how many times a day I hear that joke? Right then, let's go into another trainer battle then. Looks like we discovered someone else. And oh look, they're sending out a Persian. Right, Persian v Persian battle. They don't have a Alolan Persian though. They have the classic one, and I have the fancy Persian one. I think I prefer my one. Like, it is weird how much the face looks like the Stampy Cat face. Like that, it was just perfect. Like, I had to call it Miss Stampy Cat. Like, I couldn't call it anything else. It wouldn't make sense. But I am a little bit damaged here, and it's only level 27, so it's only like a few levels behind me. That was a great one, and there we go. It flinched as well. I'm getting really lucky with the Pokemon flinching, actually. Sounds like a weird thing to say. I love it when the Pokemon flinch, but it's so good because you just get like another free attack. So there we go. That Persian was taken out without me getting hurt at all, and I was able to level up to level 30 as well, just like my Pikachu, and that will get a little bit of my health back, but I should probably switch over for safety. So they're sending out Marowak. Let's bring out Squirmy for a little bit of a go. Let's try and use maybe Ice Fang or something. I'm not sure what's good against Marowak. Is it just a is it a fighting Pokemon or just a normal Pokemon? I'm not actually sure what it is. It's kind of a mix of everything a little bit. So let's see what's effective. There we go. Ice Fang is going to be super effective. I think it might be like a considered like a rock one or something then, because my hidden power, which is a water move because it's a water Pokemon, is really effective against it. So maybe it is counted as a kind of a rock Pokemon or something. So yeah, let's just use the Ice Fang because that does a crazy amount of damage, and yeah, that should be able to finish it off in no time. Then yeah, I'm going to keep going up the path a little bit, see what else there is around. Then actually, let's just use hidden power just because I think it's got more chance to actually hit. And then yeah, then once I've kind of gone up the path a bit, I think that's the entire park explored. I'm going to go and heal up at the Pokemon Center. I'm going to buy my super potions. Remind me, if I forget to buy super potions, I am holding you personally responsible. Even though you literally have no way to remind me before the video's online, I will still hold you responsibility. Hold you responsible because I don't like blaming myself or anything. But anyway, yeah, let's just run from this battle. I think I've trained up enough for now. Like if I ran into a more interesting Pokemon, then I would have had it. Like I do like Poliwag. Poliwag is cute, but it's a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. I love Poliwag. Poliwag is really cute, but then the more it levels up and you get like Poliwhirl and then the Poly whatever it is, I forget the names, like it gradually just gets like, it gets bigger and angrier looking. But the cool thing about Poliwag is, like, Poliwag is one of the Pokemon you were like, whoa, look at this crazy like fish thing with like a swirly belly, like what a weird looking thing. It's actually based on a real animal. Like if you search just do like Google images and just search for like Poliwag in real life, you'll see it's actually based on an animal and it almost looks exactly the same. Like there's actually like a fish with like a big spirally belly. It just looks absolutely ridiculous, kind of just like this thing, because this is one of the ones that you look at and you're like, okay, they just invented something from scratch. But nope, this is actually based on a really weird, crazy looking animal. But there we go. That's the entire park explored now. I feel like I've seen every single Poliwag that lives in this park. Maybe I'm going to see one more. No, there we go. I was able to avoid the grass on my way out. So yeah, they said go to Route 10. That's where the bus is apparently. So that's where I'm supposed to head to. But instead of going straight there and going up the mountain, let's just go and explore the town a little bit. See if there's any shops for me to visit or anything else for me to explore. I should probably go and speak to Lily as well, because I don't know if she's been standing in the middle of this road the entire time, and I don't know, I feel like I should just escort her maybe to the side of the road a little bit, just so she's not blocking all of the traffic. But there we go, that's all of my Pokemon nicely healed up, and let's go and leave. You were about to do it, weren't you? You were about to do it. You were about to forget to tell me to go buy my super potions. I had to remember myself, but it's okay. Luckily, I have an amazing memory, and I never forget anything, so I was able to remember. Right, then what we got? Pokeball, Great Ball. I got plenty of them. I haven't actually captured any new Pokemon in a while. I kind of want to capture something, even if I don't use it. I just like the fun of when you throw the Pokeball and you got to like count to 3. You're like, dun, dun, are you going to get it? Are you not? Are you going to get it? And actually, should I get a Hyper Potion as well? Let's get a few of these, because as I get more health, as I level up, I should probably start switching to Hyper Potions soon. So let's go and buy some of them. And actually, I think I got some cool stuff to sell. There's some stuff that you find and their only purpose is like being valuable. So let's see what I can sell. I got some shortbread. I got so much stuff which I'm never going to use. Got my Rage Candy. Who wants Rage Candy? But there's some stuff which is literally only used to sell. Oh, nuggets. There we go. A nugget, a bit of gold. Let's just go and sell this. That's like 5,000. How many super potions could I get with that? I could get loads. I always used to never buy anything. When I used to play the old Pokemon games, I used to hate spending any money in it. I'd always feel bad. So like, I would just like save up loads and loads of money and just never use it. And so this time I was like, you know what? I'm going to force myself to buy things because, you know, what else am I going to do with the in-game Pokemon money? And Lily, why are you still standing in the middle of the road? People have places they need to get to. Stampy, would you mind if I asked you something? Well, you already have asked me something, so I guess not. Oh, it's like Nebby's going crazy. Pew, you. Is it about Nebby? Yes, I want to take Nebby to visit Ula Ula ruins, but they are located deep in the large desert. I don't want to ask that much of you. Right now, I'm planning to visit Malie Library. There's a book that I want to look for there. Maybe you'd be willing to help me? I know that Malie Library is here within the city of Malie somewhere. Well, you'd assume so, wouldn't you? Even I should be able to find it. I can do this. Pew! What was she asking me to do? I wasn't sure if she was asking me to take Nebby to the desert or ask me to get a library book. But, oh well, it looks like either way she decided to wander off by herself. But, oh, what's going on here? Professor!
Why, hello, Rotom. Are you feeling nice and comfy there in that Pokedex of yours?
Never better!
Oh, well, hello there. Good to meet you. I'm Oak. Samson Oak. I'm a professor of research, and I'm looking into the regional variants found around here. And you must be Stumpy, eh? Young Kukui mentioned you to me. Rotom, you sure to be Rotom, you be sure to help this fine young boy on his trip around the islands, all right?
What do you think you are talking to? Of course I'm doing that.
And you, Stampy, I'll be trusting you to keep Rotom safe as well. The young fellow from Kalos who helped invent that Pokédex put a lot of work into it. As much love and care as any parent. I'll be in Malie Library if you ever need me. Feel free to stop by and chat any time. If you're having trouble finding the library, just follow the black brick road. Meaning the patterns on these paths, of course. Black circle, black triangle, black square. Follow the pattern and you'll get there.
Like, what's wrong with signposts? Signposts generally work fine in most cities, but if you want to have circles, squares, and triangles, like, where do you live? Oh, I live at Circle Square, Triangle Square Street. Where do you live? Apparently, though, the library's the place to be right now. Everyone's going off to the library, so I think that I should follow... I don't know, whatever I need to follow. But yeah, I should follow something and I'll end up making my way to the library. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing in the next episode. But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I want to thank you very much for watching and I will see you all later. Bye!